Good evening, my name is Awesome Kiani, and I have the pleasure of narrating the 75th Annual Capitol Caroling. The 75th anniversary year of Capitol Caroling gives us cause to reflect on the contribution of so many through the years who made this tradition possible. To Milton Bennett, who originated and directed the first caroling, and to whom much credit and honor is due for the establishment of this outstanding tradition, which has added so much to the city's seasonal observances. To Carl E. Burkle, whose direction of this event evokes pride in each singer that studied under his tutelage, and to all musical and artistic directors through the years. The holiday season without the sounds of familiar carols would be inconceivable. The entire world sings of the season and enjoys the beauty of the carols and songs. In the tradition of the earliest of Capitol caroling events, we ask that all applause be held until the last strains of the evening resound within the great and stately Missouri Capitol Rotunda. This performance is indeed a gift of song to the community that has continually nurtured and supported this effort of the Jefferson City Fine Arts Department for 75 years. The symphonic band, under the direction of Brett Myers, opened Capitol caroling with Gavorkina Fanfare. Jack Stamp wrote this piece, Gavorkina Fanfare, in the early 1990s. This signature piece, written for wind ensemble, aided in creating a name for Stamp in wind band composition. First performed by the Indiana University of Pennsylvania Wind Ensemble, the Cavaliers Drum and Bugle Corps performed it in their 1992 show, popularizing Dr. Stamp's intense and powerful composing style. The piece was first recorded by the Keystone Winds in 1995's Past the Equinox, the music of Jack Stamp. This was followed by the singing of the traditional Adeste Fidelis, a call to all the faithful to come and behold the beauty of the season. The Jefferson City High School combined choirs take great pleasure in continuing this tradition of song as they join together in singing Carl Jenkins' contemporary arrangement in Dulce Jubilo. And in Dulce Jubilo is among the oldest and most famous of the macaronic songs, one which combines Latin and a vernacular language such as English or German. 500 years later, this carol became the inspiration for Good Christian Men Rejoice. Please welcome the combined choirs under the direction of Keisha Dalton. Once again, sorry, if we could hold the applause till the end, that way we can have the best applause in the world. Point that out. Okay, so let's continue. Hanukkah, Oy Hanukkah is a traditional Yiddish carol that celebrates the beautiful holiday of Hanukkah and its joy in merriment and song and dance. Please welcome the chorale under the direction of Beth Danth. It Came Upon the Midnight Clear was first published in the Christian Register on December 29, 1849. It is generally considered to be one of the first hymn carols to emphasize the social implications of the angel's message, that of achieving peace and goodwill toward our fellow man in the midst of social difficulty. The writing of this text occurred at a time in American history when there was much unrest. There was a foreboding of the tensions between the North and South, which finally erupted a decade later in the Civil War. In New England, there was such social upheaval as a result of the Industrial Revolution there. It was also the time of frantic 49er gold rush to California. This hymn text then addresses these concerns. It is for those who are beneath the cruising load and urges us to listen once again to the singing of the angels. The final stanza is the great verse of hopeful optimism. The golden age, when peace shall over all the earth its ancient splendor sing, and the whole world gives back the song which now the angels sing. The tune for this carol hymn, Carol, was contributed by a rather well-known American musician of the 19th century, Richard Storrs Willis. Willis was born on February 10, 1819, in Boston, Massachusetts, and died on May 7, 1900, in Detroit, Michigan. Part of his musical training included 6 years of composition study in Germany, where he became an intimate friend of Felix Mendelssohn, who was greatly interested in his compositions. After Willis's return to the United States in 1848, he served as a music critic for the New York Times and several other newspapers. In paying tribute to the rich history of capital caroling, it seems only fitting that the first carol sung by the audience and choirs would be the carol used by Carl E. Burkle at the 52nd Capital Caroling. The December 13th, 1989 Capital Caroling would be the last Mr. Burkle would direct in his tenure at Jefferson City High School. Please join us in singing the perennial favorite, Joy to the World. The next selection sparked one of the most successful duets in Christmas music history, when David Bowie was asked to sing The Little Drummer Boy on Bing Crosby's Christmas TV special. A team of composers reworked the song and added another melody and new lyrics as the freshman choir sings David Bowie and Bing Crosby's classic duet, The Little Drummer Boy, Peace on Earth. Spanish carol, arranged by Ed Lejeski, expresses all the excitement of that blessed day when the Son of God brought celebration and singing to all who would know him. So listen as the freshman choir sings a song of grateful praise with Fum, Fum, Fum. The Fantasia on Greensleeves reflects Vaughan Williams' love of English folk melodies. The work was adapted from Sir John in Love, an opera based on Shakespeare's Merry Wives of Windsor. This English folk song heard within the opera is actually a ballad about a broken-hearted lover. In 1865, English writer William Dix created the lyrics that transformed this English folk tune into what we also now know as What Child Is This?, thus creating a holiday song about the baby Jesus. These two English folk tunes have now become a much-loved traditional Christmas song. What child is this who, laid to rest Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping. Please welcome Amy Fine and the orchestra as they perform Fantasia on Greensleeves. The African-American spiritual, Go Tell It on the Mountain, which dates back to 1865, finds a place in the lively Glory, Glory, which proclaims the good news. This A Christmas original is by Kansas City composer and arranger Mark Hayes and is sung by the concert choir. The anticipation of Christmas reminds us of loved ones, both near and far. Mac Huff's arrangement of Home on Christmas Day tells us of the longing many feel this time of year to share memories with family and friends. May you reflect on those you hold dear as you delight in the sounds of the concert choir as they sing Home on Christmas Day.